Did the past year ruin your relationship? How to get it back on track? This is the Joyfully Married After podcast, episode 59. Hey, baby.
Woo, this past year, y'all.
It was a year of enlightenment.
Awakening, enlightenment, renewal, reset.
It was so many things.
Adjust.
It was
exposure.
It was a lot.
Was it?
And here we are, still going.
Thank you.
Still kicking.
Thank you.
All the way live.
Yeah, we're really grateful. A lot of great things happened to us last year, and we are so grateful for the new year. But I think that last year was a year of what we call awakening, enlightenment, and also exposure.
Yeah.
Right?
There was definitely some exposure happening in
I think so.
In relationships in a lot of different places.
It brought out everything good.
Yep.
And it really brought out everything bad, including in our relationships.
Yeah. And we certainly saw that manifest in a lot of people's relationships, right?
We did.
In the last year. So, if you look at it from the year through the lens of exposure, bringing out the best and the worst in relationships is really what we saw. And if you had good things, then it was really enhancing and exposing those things. And if there were bad things there and people focus on those,
yikes,
that happened as well, right?
What we love grew and what we hated grew.
Mm-hmm.
So the best thing to do is to go back.
Go back
To the beginning
mm-hmm.
and remember what drew you to each other.
Back in time. What was that, Frankie Beverly? Back in time.
You know he's got to sing, y'all.
Was that was a Frankie Beverly song, right?
Only you would remember these things.
Yeah, that was a good cut.
So think about what happened. Don't play the blame game.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is another one, empathize. Put yourself in their shoes.
Yeah. Don't look at it necessarily through your lens. Look at it through their lens.
You ain't perfect.
I heard the pastor one day say, he said, "You always talking about how the woman's supposed to look." You said, "Shoot, you
look at your behind."
She wanna rub on a 6-pack sometime instead of a keg.
Ooh, y'all, what I used to look like. What I used to look like. But it's okay. We still love each other.
It was Back in Stride. I think the Frankie Beverly song was Back in Stride again.
Oh, Back in Stride again.
Yeah.
That one.
So I was replacing that with time. So.
Yeah, so you really want to just review.
Same thing.
Review why you fell in love with this person.
Go back to that.
I think about Heath. I think about how much confidence he had when we met.
Mm-hmm.
I think about how happy he was when we met. I think about how free he felt in his skin.
Yep.
It was super attractive to me.
Uh-huh.
The security he felt, those things. So I just go back to that.
Mm-hmm.
I go back to that and I think about, dang, I really dig that dude. That's my dude.
And sometimes those are great reminders for you, right? Or for me in this case.
Yeah.
And so you think about how you were, what your disposition was,
Yep.
where you were thinking in life, what was your mental models at that time of life and how you approach things. And so you're like, yeah, I do need to be a little bit more of this or that and that kind of thing. So I think that's important.
Yeah, and if you're not in a good place right now with your partner, don't blame nobody. We've been through a lot this past year.
Yeah.
Give each other some slack.
Yeah, provide the grace.
Give each other grace.
Move
it's going to be fine. Move forward,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
if you figured out you're not going to be together, let's be friends.
Yeah.
But
start somewhere.
We're trying to get back. Let's try to get back.
Start somewhere. So we want to get it back on track.
Empathize.
So that's the first thing.
The second thing is what, baby?
You want to put the communication. You want to communicate, but start with how, not what.
So
does that make sense?
Yeah. What is the process we're going to go through to get us back to where we were? Don't focus on this and that. Focus on when and where and how. Like, are we going to do date nights? Are we going to invite more friends to socialize with us virtually or whatever?
Yep.
Are we going to walk the dog together as opposed to you walking the dog or me walking the dog. Go back to the beginning and how everything felt and looked and just it's redo. It's restart time, y'all.
Yeah.
Literally on your relationship.
And trust that process.
Trust that process and remind each other, we're going to go through this process step by step. Do you need to talk to a third party? Then do that. Yeah. You know, do you need to have a vow renewal ceremony? Then do that. Yeah. Whatever it is you need to do to restart your process, do that. Yeah. Don't harp on what happened. Don't harp on how you got here. How did we get here? Yeah. Don't do that. Think about the process to get back to where you are.
Yeah, that was that trust the process became this famous terminology that they were using with the Philadelphia 76ers.
Okay.
When they were just losing all these games and they kept having
likes these sports
they kept having like the top draft pick, and each year they have like these top draft picks, and the people were like, well, when are they gonna be good again?
Oh no.
And their line to everybody publicly was, trust the process.
I like that.
Trust the process. We putting the team together. We drafting this kind of person. We're gonna get this kind of person as a free agent. We're gonna make this move over here. And now the team is really good again.
Yep, they sure are.
But the point is that they never wavered or worried about the bad things and the valleys. They were saying, hey, we're going to be climbing mountains again. We're going to get to these peaks and it's going to be okay. It's just a process to get back. So think about it maybe in those terms, right? It's like, hey, if your relationship is not in a great place today, just trust that, hey, we're going to start doing some of these little things again. We're going to have a date night. We're maybe going to do a retreat. Maybe we'll come up with some other cool things that we used to do that both of us really dig. And it's not going to be different overnight.
No.
But at some point, as you continue to do those things, the process will get you back on the right road.
Yeah. And just remember, a lot of people say, oh, communication. It's like, that's not, it's not going to be just communication. It's going to be a process flow. Yeah. And so find one and get into that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't focus on all the other stuff. What's the third one, babe?
Yeah, being the bigger person is the third one. That's so important, right? It's like
that's a big one.
Well, one of the things that we say is that, hey, do you want to be married or do you want to be right?
Ooh, and so, yes,
And so that's I think one of our friends coined that phrase, but that's a term that we use from time to time.
That one too.
I think that was our friend Shelly. I think Shelly said that.
Okay, yeah, go Shelly.
Or something to that effect, right?
You are.
And so the point is that you have to lose the desire to always be right.
She's been married 30 years too, just so you know.
The one-upsmanship and the pointing the finger and the stomping your feet and the hand on the hip and raising your voice and pointing your finger and all of those things, that's great, but that's not going to get you closer to your mate.
Be responsible for your emotions. It's fine to emote, respect your emotions, but be responsible. Be accountable for those emotions that you're feeling.
Are you adults?
Or are you not?
Be an adult then. Be the adult in the room and understand, hey, maybe sometimes emotions are high with one party or the other party. And at the end of the day, you're looking for a resolution. You're not looking to belabor whatever the strife and the discontent is.
And don't take everything so personally. Oh, he leaves his socks on the floor. Oh, he never washes the dishes. Oh my God, he never scoops the cat box. Oh, I always have to walk the dog. So what? So what? Wait till you get kids. That's all I got to say. Wait till you get kids.
You want to be the adult in the room. You want to be responsible for your emotions. Don't take each and every word, each and every phrase personally. At the end of the day, you want to think about the present, not the past.
Think present. Present. What's going on presently? Yeah. Presently.
We can all find receipts to fuel the argument.
Oh, I got receipts. So what?
Well, I do too. Now what?
Now what? Now where are we?
Right?
Same place.
You're going tit for tat trying to be right instead of tearing down your relationship.
Ask your question. What can I do right now?
We got to go forward.
So be a bigger person, y'all.
There you go.
And what's the last but not least?
Well, we alluded earlier to it being a process. So you got to take baby steps. You got to start down. They say the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Yep. So you got to take steps. You got to take baby steps. You got to get on the journey to get in the relationship back to the place that you want. So you want to look out for small wins, celebrate those. If you have one date night and your mate is happy about that, then celebrate that. Be happy.
Or if they did that thing you like them to do it real good.
There you go. That's a win.
That's a win, y'all.
That's not going to change the relationship overnight.
No.
But that's a small win on the way back to where you're trying to go.
What's another win, baby?
Another win could be something like hey, she held my hand.
Ooh.
Hey, we were walking, and I know she was mad, but I put my hand out there, and she didn't pull it away.
I love the whole
So now, hey, I was rubbing on her palm a little bit. Maybe I was rubbing on the outside.
Don't get me excited.
You know, and so now it's like a whole different thing. You setting the tone, you setting the temperature, you setting the vibe. I think that was something that I said recently on social that was received very well, is that you are responsible for setting the temperature in your house. So anytime you need to reset something, look at yourself, be the adult, and you create the pathway and the vibe that you want to have, that you want to create. So you set the thermostat in your household, in your life.
You want it hot? Go okay then. Mm-hmm. Oh, it can get hot now. it can get hot. I can tell you, I can get hot.
It's getting hot in here.
You know. So
baby steps.
So yeah, baby steps.
That's number 4.
Just to repeat,
go ahead,
to get your relationship back on track this year, the first thing is you want to don't play the blame game. Mm-hmm. Put yourself in their shoes. Be empathetic.
Okay, wait, I gotta sing.
Oh.
Don't take it personal. Take the bitter with the sweet. Easy come, easy go.
That wasn't harmonized too good, baby.
I know. That was...
Ooh, we got to work on that harmony.
A little rusty. It's
sorry
all right.
about that, guys.
We're going to take baby steps to get it back right.
It's a process. The next thing is focus on the process. And number 3 is be the bigger person. Mm-hmm. And last but not least, step 4 is take baby steps. Look for the small wins.
There you go.
We love you guys.
Hey, Joyfully Married After. Ethan Tracy. EthanTracy.com.